So for today's discussions, so we have here a sort of uh, numbers of samples of ad copy that we will be explaining and discussing how to determine which ad copy is better, is efficient. So what metrics that we will be looking, and how we derive the metrics, and how we derive our optimizations and decisions that in selecting the best ad copy. So we have 9 ad copies here. Let's say this is the entire campaign and you're looking into the ad copies directly on your Google Ads. So you download all the ad copies there um, for the entire campaign. So we're showing 9 ad copies as a sample here, and then we will also showing you the logic behind these data metrics. So in this example, um, we will determine, the goals here is to determine if the landing page is efficient, if we need to change the landing page, if we need to make changes on the ad copies, especially the headlines and the CTAs. So here, first things first, I'll discuss the new, or it's not new though, but this is the unique way of getting and understanding better in terms of data metrics when you're extracting data towards towards your account, and making decisions and optimizations, in applying for the budget allocations, applying for optimizations towards the account. So uh, the CVR per impressions is coming from the CTR times the CVR. So this is a multiplication. So we already determined the CTR, it's a click per impressions, and the CVR is conversions per click. And to broader, to narrow the results, when we always know that the CVR is conversion over per clicks and CTR is clicks per impressions, but when we combine, we multiply these two metrics, it shows us better understanding of conversion per impressions. So I'll show you this is the logic behind the metrics. So if it shows you high and low and results of the conversion per impressions, like there's a three percentage is a high, medium, and low. So when you're comparing the list of ad copies that on the other um, data we have, data table, this will give us um, more pictures on how we decide how we optimized, or which better ad copies in terms of efficiency. So let's get back to this. The CTR, the results, the formula of this CVR per impressions is CTR times CVR. So the results, if indicates high, low, or medium, high, medium, and low for the rest of the ad copies, comparing the rest of the ad copies, then these insights will give you some indications on for your further optimization. So high means excellent, meaning many people click and convert, ad targeting, messages and landing page are all strong. It's very efficient in terms of spending if the conversion per impressions are high percentage. So medium or low, so in the middle, people click but don't convert. So landing page, offer, and audience's relevance needs improvement. So high CTR, low CVR, so that's kind of medium to low percentage. And the next one is low CTR, high CVR, so that's results to medium as well. So it's balance things like high CTR, low CVR, and like almost the same results too. But if we say low CTR, so that's fewer clicks, and those clicks converted. So the ad copy and the creative might need improvement to increase the CTR. So you need to create an A/B testing for your ad copies because it shows low percentage of CTR. So it directly correlate to your ad copies and creatives. But it shows good conversions per click. So in the last indication is low CTR, everything is low, resulted to conversion rate per impressions is low. So that's indication that is a very poor performance. And what insights and gives you that is fewer clicks, fewer conversions, the targeting, the audience targeting, the ad creatives, the keywords, the landing page are all likely need to work. Like everything are messed up, so it's not aligning to your goal. So the key takeaways is a CBR per impression still you overall efficiency of impressions turning into conversions. So we have here the table as an example to let us understand better what are those logic in terms of conversion per impressions. So here on the list of 1 to 9 ad copies, we have different numbers of clicks, impressions, and data metrics showing us. So the best way to see which ad copies data metrics are differentiate on each other is to have it extracted in Google Sheet or Excel, and then go to format and conditional formatting and apply a conditional formatting to conversion per impression. So this is coming from CTR times conversion rate. So it shows here it's 0.132%, 0.132%, and the clicks, the CTR is 1.39, the conversion rate is 9.50%. So the result of the CBR per impression is 0. Let's round this one to 2 digits at 2 decimal digits. Result is 0.13%. So comparing to the rest of the ad copies, this is the highest. Is the highest of the rest of the CBR per impressions. But to justify this as well, so we need to combine other metrics like the conversions, how many conversions it receive compared to the other CBR per impression. So this ad copy 1 received or generated almost 1.4 k in conversions, and the cost is 11.4k. So if we segment, if we look into the conditional formatting, the CTR is on average, the conversion rate is average, but the CVR per impressions is high, and it resulted to a good cost per conversion comparing to the others. So in terms of justifying it, the conversions also is one of the highest, which is 1.13. It's probably because of the spend. It correlates also the spend, that it spent almost 1.4k. That's why it received a 1.4k in conversions. So 11.4k USD and receive 1.4k in conversion. So if we look more further into the CPM, this is the conversions divided by the impressions divided by 1000. So this is cost per impressions. This is the CPM. So this is also tells us, this indicators is for sometimes refers to display, but here the CVRs tell us for this is almost the entire campaign goals, like the search, the product listing ads, the PMAX, the demand gen. So this is more heavy weight rather than the CPM, but this will support also our indication that the CVR impression is correlating to the high CPM. So high CVR per impressions, it resulted to a high, directly correlated to a high CPM. So here, this ad copy one is much better. This is far more efficient compared to the rest of the ad copies. So let's color this one as green. The next one is, so if we decide to at least run 2 ad copies and post the rest, so that the budget will efficiently spending and efficiently performing towards the rest of the 2 ad copies that we selected. So it will give boost to generate more results, because we ended up deciding only the 2 will remain, and will ditching the rest of the ad copies that are not performing well. So base here, so we look into this, the conversion per impression. So we saw that this ad copy 1, the ad copy 9 and ad copy 1 is better, but to justify also to make it more efficient is we need to wait more on our decision, is we need to justify the conversions. So in justifying the conversion, this 2 ad copy 1 and ad copy 2 show potential in terms of efficiency. So this third copy spent almost 2.8k. This a good amount of amount already to determine if the ad copy is performing well. In terms of the conversion rate, so here it shows 11.20. So looking into that single KPI, it might tell us, oh, that's good, because that's already higher than the average, higher than the rest of the ad copies. But if we look into the CTR, it shows red. It's showing red indication that this is something wrong within the impression and clicks. So if we look into the conversion rate per impressions, tell us that this is a very low efficient ad copy that needs needs landing page test. This needs landing page change because it's showing us very low CBR per impressions. So probably there's there's very low here it shows low CTR, low CTR, high, so medium, so fewer click, but those who click convert well. So we might need to change the ad copy and improve the CTR. So this one needs to improve the ad copy, and test the landing page, test other landing page, that's one of our notes. So we have notes for that one. And here low CTR, high, low CTR highs, this is still medium, but the conversions justified on the results. So we don't need to I think this we need to monitor this one for the next 2 weeks and compare the data by last 30 days or last 14 days if this CBR per impressions decrease or increase. So we need to monitor this one for the next 2 weeks, for like the last 14 days and the last 30 days comparison. So if like high CTR, we'll show you which one is the high CTR, this one, and the low conversion rate. So high CTR, low conversion rate, so people clicking, don't converting. Landing page offer relevance needs improvement. So this one needs a lot of it show here low, then medium, low. Yeah, the result is medium or low, so it doesn't tell us high though here because the high is the green one. It's on medium or low, but low we need to look for the low CTR low conversion rate. I think this one I'd copy for. So this one needs to high. So this one is high, then low. One resulted to medium, the medium low is high CTR, low conversion rate. So this one add copy 6. So people are not converting on this landing page. So meaning the ad copy is people are not converting on this landing page. So meaning the conversion rate, meaning the ad copy is quite a bit compelling when it comes to the deliverables of the how it delivers towards the audiences. It clickable because the high CTR, but when it comes to the conversion rate, it's very low. So tell us that the landing page is not efficient, so we need to change the landing page and make an A/B testing out from that, because it show us high but low in conversion rate. This among the rest of the ad copy, this is the lowest one, so that's why we decided that this ad copy 6 is the it needs improvements of the landing page, as well as the ad copy 3, which shows us low CTR, and high conversion rate. So meaning low CTR, this is improved ad copy, and this one is improved the landing page. So let's make that or make it simple. Change the landing page, change the ad copy. So this one is orange. Okay, so now we come up with the results showing onto the what data metrics that will be moving forward when it comes to the number of metrics, the number of percentage showing on our data. So here, this one is need to monitor for the next 2 weeks, because this one shows an average. 1.2 is not the lowest among the rest. It's on average, but the conversion rate is still on average. It's not that high, it's not that low, and as well as the cost per conversions, it's on average, and the conversions justify the rest of the metrics. It's average, all average. The conversions justify it as second most highest conversion it generated. So in the next one, so this one, it's justified it through conversion. It justified through conversions. Let's see, change this one. However, the CTR is very low at the moment, so we need to adjust a bit of our ad copy here, and here high CTR, low conversion rate. This need change the landing page. So we come up with 4 ad copy, and the rest are, I think we need to get ditch with this one. The rest we need to remove the rest of the ad copy. So because it shows very low results in terms of the data. So the spending is this one, the ad copy for it. The CPAs is high, but it does not justify the cost for the CTR and the conversion rate per impressions. So also the CPM. So we can't ditch this one. We can transfer the spending. Also, the amount that we might save or transfer to the two ad copies is almost 1.2k. So this 1.2k, or almost 4.2k, will be transfer to this remaining ad copies that will be testing and monitoring. So hopefully you got an idea. This might be a complicated discussions, because there's a complicated mix of data metrics that we compare, and we decide which ad copies to optimize and which landing page to change. So hope you see I see you on the next discussions, and thank you for watching.